Won't you take me home? Give me with your flight. We can run away. Castle in the sky. Won't you take me home and give me wings to fly? We can be alone in the castle in the sky. We can run away and leave this world behind. Please just take me home to a castle in the sky. Castle in the sky. Won't you take me
I can wait another minute. I can wait another second to be with you for an eternity. I feel like I am in a daydream. Every moment that I spend with you, with you.
Won't you take me home and give me wings to fly? We can be alone in the castle in the sky. We can run away and leave this world behind. Please just take me home to a castle in the sky. Castle in the sky. Won't you take me home? Won't you take me home? Give me wings to fly. We can run away.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope you guys are having a wonderful, beautiful day. What the fuck was that? Hello? Webcam? Did my webcam like reset itself or something? You saw a bit of the green screen. I didn't know. I don't even like the way that looked. But how you boys all doing? Welcome back to another stream. Hope you guys are having a wonderful, beautiful day. We're gonna open up some loot. No, some. I say some. It's really just one character with a loot. Let's be honest, dude. I mean, with how much time I spent in Shadowlands, this whole morning / afternoon, I spent just testing, recording, trying to put a video together on druids in Shadowlands. That was like 3 hours of waiting for a dungeon queue. We had a tank, we had a healer. We're gonna fill the DPS. Boys, what the hell is going on? Yo, next time we got a big update on alpha and we got dungeons, I'm gonna spam queue my alts into dungeons so I can get some footage, dude. Because I want to make videos of like how it feels to play certain classes, and I have a couple ideas, like Boomy, right? New Eclipse, new all that. I feel like I gotta do it. It's just I want to. Can I just say I want to? How's everybody doing though? Welcome back to another stream. Hope all of you are having a good one. I spent 3 hours running around killing stuff with an droid on the alpha. I'm ready to open some boxes, boys. At least the 2 boxes that I have on my rogue. You know what I mean? But how are y'all doing, man? Hopefully everybody's having a good one, boys. It's that Tuesday reset. Hope all of you gonna get something good out of your boxes. Sup, Ather? We got some AJ Boy type, Cran, Chanel, Mithrun, Toxic. How you boys all doing? What's up, Brad? How you doing? Jimoose, how you doing? Ahmed, how you doing? Najar Learns, how you doing, my man? It's Svatoslav, how you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one, boys. Hope all y'all having a good one. I got a fat survival ring? Yo, you'll look in just a minute. Yeah, Gushing Wound time. I actually not against Gushing Wound. I am not against Gushing Wound. I started playing Gushing Wound in PvP, and I'm scumming it, dude. Oh my god, they scum. You should see some of the numbers that I've had with Tickle doing some 2s. I got 2 Gushing Wound, Radan slappers, and it's like... it's so bad. It is so bad. It is so bad, boys. I feel scum. I feel dirty. Let me guess, you get a ring? Hopefully. We'll see, man. Maybe I'll get some mastery. I love the mastery, you know what I mean, boys? You know what I'll get? The Atal trinket. That's what I'm gonna get. I only have keys done on my main rogue, though. So, I didn't do my ults at all. Maybe next week, boys. Maybe next week. I hope they add some more new stuff to Shadowlands this week, though. I guess we'll have to be patient about it. Between Torghast and dungeons, I think I've done just about everything there. I just need to get classes on dungeons so I can really learn how the specs play and whatnot. I spent quite a bit of time on Boomy today, dude. I wonder if I think I don't know if people like the new Boomy, man. I think it's mostly the same, but I don't know if they'll like it. That's all I'm saying. I don't think they'll like it that much. I think the Feral, like, there's nobody that plays Feral, and Blizzard didn't really do anything to make the Feral easier to play or just do more damage. But there is a playstyle that I found that's like it feels good to play. It's like a very high energy regen playstyle. And if they can make it that's the playstyle that's like really strong, that's actually decent, I think that'll fix some of the Feral issues, you know? It's essentially like maintaining, what is it called? It's like a Primal Wrath? No, not Primal Wrath. This guy looks awesome. Magar is a priest with this mog. You look dope. I like that a lot. Dude, that would look so cool on Nightborn. Imagine if I was like a mage with this. Or a priest. Or a warlock. Oh, it looks so good. Yo, can I save this? Fuck. Kren, can you take a look at his gear real quick? Can someone... Raoko, can someone just look up his... I'll do it myself. I look at this man's armory. I want this mog. I want it and I'll have it. Mine. Roako. Mine. Oh, he just switched it. God damn it. Just switched it to like this orc with a big old... crap. And on his armor, he doesn't have that other mog, the purple thing. It doesn't have on his armor that purple mog. I feel like I lost it, boys. But that's what we have. Does anybody know what pieces of gear everything is here? Yo, could somebody just like... I know this is Legion. So I think it's Legion chest. Legion helm. I know it's Legion. Shoulders are from Cataclysm. Priest shoulders. Belt I think is Legion. Everything else I think is Legion. Cloak is pretty cool. The staff can be changed. But I like this mog in particular. It is a priest set. The whole thing is a priest set? Is this a priest like tier set? Kren. Please tell me you know parts of this, dude. Just ask Asmon. I mean, he would know, honestly. Out of everybody, he would know. Not gonna lie. He would know what every single one of these pieces are. Given these boots, like, I wouldn't even remember. He'll be able to tell you what dungeon it is and the fucking drop rate, dude. There's like an encyclopedia on that stuff. Like, no, serious credit. Not even joking. It's actual credit. It's a lot of, like... it's a lot of not useful information, but right now it would be very, very useful. You know what I mean? I mean, dude, I'm fully useless information too. It looked like it to me. It's been getting textures for 2040 drops while leveling on my old space. I've been getting new textures. What do you mean? Just new models of stuff? Pants, shoulders, not sure. Bummer. Knows every goddamn piece of gear. He does. He knows if it's like what's a recolor or a copy of like a same piece or whatever. Dude, I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. This looks fucking cool. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this just so I can maybe recreate it. I might be able to look up pieces in Legion and find something that fits close enough. We're gonna take a screenshot from the front so you can see the pieces, and we'll take a screenshot from the side so you can see some of the other pieces easier. The cloak doesn't matter as much to me. Cool. I got screenshots. Like, I legit like that set. I actually want to make them a priest or any clothy that I can. You know what I mean? Anyway, boys, it's time to open up our chest. I don't have any alts done. This is my main, dude. My main, that's it. One and done kind of deal. Okay, let's do it. I got 2 chests to open. What do we get, boys? What do we get? A weapon. Mastery? Brrr. What the hell is that? Mastery. Maybe you feel like sub, but I feels like out a weapon with a mastery. Okay, I'm gonna stop. That's disgusting. I can't even use that, man. Come on, Blizzard, I can't even use that. I have this other weapon. That's a mastery weapon, at least it has haste, right? At least it's got haste. But it's like, this gives mastery, Outlaw doesn't use it. Sub, maybe, but Sub likes double dagger, so it's just wasted. Bummer. I like the plate gear in Shadowlands. Oh, it looks so good. It looks so good. New textures for armor? Hell yeah, boy type. You'll be able to get better textured armor off the bat when you level in Shadowlands, man. You'll be able to start with a certain zone that you like. Alrighty, PvP. We actually, me and Tickle did a bit of PvP. We got a 470 piece weight in there, dude. Let's see what we get. Why don't you be like a really bad trinket? I swear to God. Score, boys! Oh my God, I needed some avoidance. Exactly what I needed, Blizzard. Thank you. 8 corruption, yes please. Wow. I remember when avoidance back in Legion was a really good stat. Isn't it like really awful now? I mean, it does the same thing, but it's just not as much AoE going out, right? In dungeons. Because remember, avoidance used to be a huge stat from back in the day. Like, if you're a class that couldn't got verse capped, you would stack avoidance in order to survive mechanics in dungeons, but wow. That is so bad. So bad, dude. Awful. Awful. What is that, dude? Weapon Master. You're right, dude. Fucking Weapon Master over here. Thanks, Wizard. Appreciate ya. Well, hopefully Shadowlands has an actual build Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. That'd be great. Stack avoidance. Avoid getting bad luck, big brain. Ah, yeah, that might be it, dude. That's actually would be a way to go, right? Keep every single one of the corruptions and keep the ones that have avoidance. Then put on a bunch of avoidance gear to avoid a bad luck. That could be a cool ritual when you open up your chest. Did I really not have a single key down on alts at all this week? Didn't I do a key on an alt this week? I feel like I did one early, way early in the week. I want to say maybe it's my shaman or something. I feel like maybe I did one or another. Hold on, let me check some alts that would have been a likely culprit. I got a weapon from this week in Motherboar's chest. All of my alts. All your alts got a weapon. I do have one. Wait, boys, we got one more. Una más! Una más! I have one alt that I've done this week. I'm going to start WoW now, but I have to wait till Shadowlands. You don't have to. You can start now if you want to. I think I'll have some fun with the current version of WoW. You know, you have a lot of dungeons and raids to play, and there's still quite a bit of fun. All right, let's see. What do we get? Finger? Belt. Echo and Void. It's got a socket. It's got a socket though, boys. It's 470. I can cleanse that easy. Echo and Void sucks, but I like that socket. It's got that haste mastery. My man. I like it. Okay, we'll actually use it. I'm not against that at all. Yo, my shaman is so well geared, but I never play my alts. I'm too busy with playing Shadowlands. Woo! That's a lot of corruption. We are in a red, boys. We gotta cleanse that immediately. I'm surprised I'm not 470 on this guy yet. Actually, I might be able to swap my gear to get full 470 just for the raw item level of it all. I need better cloak though, but that means I gotta do the quest from Rathian. I don't want to do the quest from Rathian, man. Dude, who is this fucking Retritor guy? Fab Boss TV, invited by Retritor. Who the fuck is this guy? Remove invitation. Like, what is this invitation? You're not invited to this event. Yes, I am. Look at this fucking thing. I keep getting that spammed on all my alts. Who is this guy? I got this already, care what it is. I think it's just somebody used like an add-on to spam it at everybody on the server, invited everybody on the server or something. I don't know who that is, but it seems like scam. I don't feel like buying that scam. We also have enough to get ourselves a essence. because we did do a key last week. What essence should we buy? Should we just get rank 3 Breath of the Dying? What are the best essences for Shaman right now? I'm pretty sure rank 3 Breath of the Dying is kind of like the go-to, isn't it? Let me see what everybody is running. We'll look at single target, which is Shadhar is still a decent choice for single target. Hey, all factions, all classes, Shaman enhancement. The Shamans and Shawamans of here. Everybody's playing that Fear of Air with big own Ascendance, Nature, Hailstorm. And in terms of essences, people are playing the Rock Boy. Really? I guess the Rock Boy is really good for single target when you've got all that haste rolling. And everybody has Lethal Strikes, Blood Soaked, Lucid. Okay, we're gonna go rank 3 Reaping Flames. I think that'll be fine. It feels kind of a waste, but it's okay. Maybe I could, actually I could go for a big AoE though. I could go AoE with Purification Protocol too. What do you guys think? Purification Protocol or Breath of the Dying rank 3? Because I can't buy one. Dying rank 3, this patch is must behave Breath 3. Yeah, it's must have, I know it. But I was thinking maybe Puri as well. I mean, I do have Conflict which you could use for AoE, right? Dying? Maybe. I guess you would run Dying in an AoE. Okay, we'll do Dying. That's the right one, right? I think so. I hope. Where is it? Dying? Okay, I got it, boys. So the build that everybody were running for single target was the Condensed Life Force in the middle, right? Wait, here we go. Breath of Dying. It looked like people were running Blood of the Enemy and something else. Remember, Lucid? Is that the build that everybody runs now? Oh shit, you actually found the pieces? Kren, what the fuck? Kren actually found all the fucking pieces of that mug. You are kidding me. That is nuts. How'd you find that? Thank you so much. Holy shit. Can we get a fucking thank you, Kren, for being a goddamn beauty? She actually found the pieces of that mug, the dude that I looked at earlier. That's crazy. Yeah, I forgot. I need to cleanse a thing, and I'll pop a socket into that eventually. I need to sim this character to see like what I could actually run. Echo and Void though is not a bad corruption, but it's not a good one. I actually have other corruptions too. I have this Void Ritual, Ineffable Truth, which you need to sim. And I need a better Cloak in order to load up more corruptions, because I'm super behind. Honestly, I might start trying to gear up this Shaman as best as I can with the raid, because we're going to be going back and doing some re-clears. And I could take this guy and get my slappers from Red Dead and stuff. I doubt my guild will have an issue with me playing enhancement, you know what I mean? I mean, we killed Nazoth. What the hell again? Did I get re-invited again? I'm not invited, but it still shows up on the map. Can I put this fucking retro guy on ignore? Because I feel like I've put him on normal rogue already. Isn't ignore like cross character? No, it isn't. Huh. Whole raid with Void Ritual. Void Ritual is really not bad. Apparently it can slap. Because the stats you get in the opener can give you quite a bit of value. But yeah. Let's be honest, whatever the add-on like that is need to go. Yeah, I was trying to figure out like, how did this guy add me? It was like through a community or something. But he, I guess, was able to add fucking everybody in the... Oh, now it's gone. Okay. Now Blizzard removes it. I guess I had to like... admit I had to go buy it. For the game to... Okay, weird. It's gone now. Let me check my mage. I don't know if I did a kill on my mage or not. Let's make a look at solid for melee DPS in Shadowlands. I think Death Knights, Rogues, just about everybody, honestly. I don't think there's a bad melee in Shadowlands. Maybe... Oh! Oh, it does look good on human. What the hell? It looks awesome. It is a little different, though. It is slightly different. Maybe it's not a different color. Maybe it just look different on him. That looks so good. That doesn't look bad in human. You're right. Did I do a key on this guy? No, I didn't. I do have this Ignition Mage Fuse. Is that a good trinket? I think that haste could be good with like all those stars that I have. Glimpse. Tentacle. Where are my stars? I need to think I need to put stars in here. Yeah, none of the tanks, none of the melee really look all that bad in Shadowlands, honestly. I don't think there's a single bad one. And I don't think I've gotten a key down on any one of these other dudes. So we're done here, boys. So what should we do, boys? What do you think? Quick key on BFA or hit up Alpha some more? Because I could try to see if I could tank some dungeons. We could try, see how Prod feels, see how Blood DK feels. You know what I mean? I'm a classy main, I promise the same color. Okay, I got you. You got me, you got me. Okay. Alpha? Yeah, I'm thinking Alpha too, dude. Quick key on BFA, please, Dala. Quick key? What do you boys think? Key on BFA or Alpha? Chat gets to decide. As Arcane Mage, I won't be against it. I do have an Assassination Rogue key build now. I wanted to show you guys my Assassin build. Alpha? Yeah, we'll go Alpha, dude. I want to show you the Assassination Rogue big AoE build. It's got a rank 5 TD. Rank 5 TD as Assassination. It actually does a lot of damage. You'd be surprised. Alpha? Okay, Alpha? Oh, man. We'll go Alpha. We'll go Alpha. There's more classes I want to test in the Alpha anyway. Let's go... Should we play more healers or more tanks? We could try more healers, right? So I played already healers. I played the Paladin. I tried Priest. Has the Shaman Alpha? I mean, I could. I mean, I could. Wait, I gotta switch it. Give me a second. Just an enhance. I have a video on enhancement as well. A couple of videos on enhancement actually. Shaman heals. They have a monk healer. I have not tried monk healing yet. Shaman healing I wouldn't be against it either. We could give Shaman healing a go. I don't know how good it is, but I doubt it bad. I'm not that great at Shaman healing, but I remember on BFA it wasn't the hardest healer to pick up. Like, it actually doesn't feel terrible. Or was it elemental? Shaman heals. I might need to. If only there was like an easier way to make mouse over macros, then I'd be super happy, because that's how I heal stuff. But it takes like a second to set up mouse overs, honestly. Go Shammy? Okay, we'll try Shaman. I'll just set up a mouse over macros real quick, and we'll see how that works, boys. But yeah, I could try monk healing too. That shouldn't be too terrible. It seemed that monk healers were kind of struggling on healing, or at least every other monk that I've seen was kind of struggling. Intense still feels squishy? Yeah, it does still feel squishy, but it feels a little bit better in terms of the gameplay. Like, Enhanced doesn't feel any tankier, but it does feel like you have a little bit more utility. Like, get a Maelstrom weapon, and instead of using Lightning Bolt, Chain Lightning, throwing down a Chain Heal on your allies when the AoE damage is high, it feels kind of cool, not gonna lie. It feels kind of good. Elemental feels pretty good too. Enhanced feels really good to play though. I like the playstyle, but the specific playstyle that I was playing before is different than what everybody plays. It is no lava lash, like using talents to make my own build type of deal. Oh god, what the hell is where? Oh no, oh no. I don't know what to put where. Healing wave here, chain heal here, big heal here. And we're gonna put flame shock here, lightning bolt here. Siren totem, I don't even know what to put it, honestly. Stun here, wall here, interrupt here, dispel here, purge here, slow here. Let's just make some macros before I make all this happen though. What am I missing? Oh, shield. Oh yeah, that's baseline. Mana Tide. Yeah, that is baseline too. Water shield. That's something for mana. Talent wise, I don't know what you run either. I know that people run Gelation or Unleash Life. I guess we can go Gelation. And I know people run Echo of the Elements. We could try Surge of Earth. Or maybe we could go Echo. We'll go Spirit Wolf. Ancestral Earthen Wall Totem seems really, really strong though. Should do that. Feels like it's really good on a minute cooldown. Wait, trying to drag it. There we go. I want to make a macro for all these. Nature's Guardian is fine. Flash Flood I think is okay. No, Cloudburst Totem. And High Tide. I think that's what you're supposed to run. Yeah, now comes the part where I need to make a macro for everything, boys. I need to make macros for everything. Then wall totem. Is there like a website where I could just get all Resto Shaman macros? Wow, Resto Shaman macros. Can I just get a macro for every heal, just as a heal over time or something? Wind Shear, Master over heal macro. Chain Heal Flame Shock? Wait, whoa. A sort of macro that allows you to cast different spells depending on whether cursor is hovering over a friendly target or not, which is helpful when looking to reduce the amount of buttons you have. Whoa! I can make a macro where it has a heal, but also damage and ability depends who I'm targeting. That seems really fucking cool. That seems really cool. Hold on. So we got ourselves this here. Hold on, I'm actually gonna try messing with that. This is gonna be fun. The healing wave, right? That's my healing wave. We can make one for not a healing wave, but rather chain heal. Chain heal. Okay, so we have this here with Flame Shock, and we can make that into Riptide, right? Riptide. So depending who I'm targeting, Riptide with an L. Okay, so this, as you can see, as soon as the target an ally, it changes to an offensive, defensive. Oh, that's so fucking cool. You see that? So depending who I'm mousing over, it's one ability. That could be kind of cool. Hold on, that actually would be fun to mess with. So we'll move that. We'll do this for this ability. So we'll have Lightning Bolt and Healing Tide, right? Healing Tide. Wait, Healing Tide. Healing Tide. Did I misspell it or something? Healing Tide. Is it someone else? Not Healing Tide? Wave. Okay, that's what it is. Wave. It switches depending on who I'm targeting. So if let's say I have an enemy target right now, right? I have an enemy target, so it'll try to attack him. Look, enemy targeted, I can attack him, I'm not gonna. But if I mouse over somebody, it'll heal. That's cool! Healing wave, okay, you got it. Thanks you boys. I didn't know you could do that, that's awesome! Oh my god, okay, what else can I do with those macros? I actually freed up 2 keybinds. Just like that. Oh my god. I can put HOTS on people and direct heal. I guess I'll keep Lava Burst as it is though. And I think I'll keep Healing Surge as is. So let me make some of these as Healing Surge. Chain Heal, Healing Surge. Here we go. I need that also for what else? Hex is fine where it's at. Okay, no, I don't need any more now. Now I need to make some mouse over area heals. So Healing Rain. And for some few totems. Put down Healing Rain properly when I just mouse over. Beautiful. And wait, that means I can just put Chain Heal on 4. Oh my god. Wait, wrong one. Earthbind Totem, we'll make it into, what is this one called? Oh, the one on second point. There it is. And I need to do the same thing for my Spirit Link Totem. Oh my god, I've never actually... I don't even use this macros on live, dude, but I honestly might need to. Because this seems to be so fucking good. Wait, do I have the right one? I do. This is so fun. Holy shit. Okay. I think I'm ready, boys. I think I'm ready. I think I can heal now. We'll try queuing for both of the dungeons that are available. Whichever one to get is we want to get. And I'll try more hard AST here, boys, okay? Also, I need one mouse over for a, for Earth Shield. There we go, Earth Shield. Cool, I think I'm set. I think I got all the macros I needed. And I actually cleaned up. I have a free bar button here in T. And I have 4 free. This is so fun. Oh my god, this is so good. I like that. If I'm gonna copy these macros, here we go. This is where I got it from. I got it on Icy Veins. Whoever made the macros for like damage / healing on Icy Veins, that's a genius move, man. Because I always just felt like I had so many buttons. So like, if I need to damage this guy, I need to heal myself, boys. I need to lightning bolt him. So as long as I'm just mousing over him, right? As long as I'm just mousing over him and not myself, I do damage. But if I needed someone to heal, I mouse over and I heal. That is going to be a little bit weird for my brain to just like pick up like who I need to heal. It is going to be weird for my brain to figure out like who I need to heal. But it's gonna take a while, but I'll get used to it. Watch it down for 2 years now. Damn, that's been a while, huh? Crazy. That is crazy. I can pop myself a heal. I'm gonna get a chain heal rolling too. I always found this to be the easy way to heal though. My haste is so fucking low though, dude. Holy crap. Do I have anything more with haste in my gear? No, that's I need more haste. I need a lot more haste. If only you could just buy some gear, dude, because I have no haste at all. 8%. Mastery is quite high. Verse is low. Isn't like Verse and Mastery like my best stats and haste? Haste to a breakpoint. Yeah, I have an old friend in chat, Infinite Gamers. What's up, fam? How you doing, my dude? So too many years, I saw some lives, I saw by. How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. Dude, this is a great macros. I really put early on haste procs. I mean, I think if you got corruptions on the live servers, then yeah, I could see like, you know, relying on some corruptions to like damage. Wait, that means I have a keybind free, and I can, you know what, I can pop in there. Syrian Totem, go! Help me! Help me! Help me! Help me, Syrian Totem! Yeah, hit him for 40. It's smacking him for 40, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god, Shaman, dude. Shaman, boys. Alright, it's Chain Heal. That should be decent heal. Pretty bursty heal. Oh, this is so weird, but it's so fun. Alright, hopefully I get in a dungeon, boys. Dungeon queues have been horrendous in the alpha. Honestly, dude, this is what we'll do. We'll give dungeon queues 5 minutes. I'm a healer queuing for a dungeon. It shouldn't take longer than 5 minutes. If 5:36 hits, we're gonna go on live and play some dungeons. We're gonna do some keys, boys. How does that sound? We do some keys, hang out, you know, do some stuff, chillax, all that good jazz. You know what I mean? I think that's what we'll do, boys. Because as a healer, I should be able to get instant, almost near instant queues. If I don't, then something's wrong with that. I guess we should also do some dungeons, because I'm level 57 and I need some more haste. Not dungeons, but some quests maybe. Because I would like some better gear. But I don't think you get any good gear from this here. Let's skip all that and go do some quests in the other area. Because I need haste, boys. I need haste. I cannot wait until we can make some like preset characters on the alpha. That was nice? Hell yeah, dude. Yeah. And if not, if anything, like if worst to worst, alpha barely get in dungeons, it's okay. Tuesday or Wednesday, Thursday should be a new build, hopefully. Maybe they'll add a new dungeon and some new stuff. More people will be on the alpha trying to test things. So, yeah. And then we'll try to do all the dungeons while everything is up. And I'll try to make a bunch of classes for then. I'll just be on the ball with that one. Because on live, I can show you guys a Assassination Row key build, which is a lot of fun. Bunch of ranked 5 TD is what I have on my gear. And all I do is just Phantom Knight, spin to win. It's actually quite fun, not gonna lie. We are a shaman, so let's just... we'll wait for the elevator. F it. Hopefully they'll add me in the alpha. That'll be what I'm hoping for. It'll be new content. Dude, that'd be great. I need to get some with Tickle together and do some dungeons, man. Like Tickle could play Shaman for some of those dungeons. He can heal or DPS. Maybe we can get somebody else who can heal or tank for us. I think that'd be great. So Torrent, wait, have you always? Oh wait, that's because of Ecolon. It's okay. I was gonna say, have I always had Riptide with 2 charges? Has Riptide always had 2 charges, but it's because of Echo Elements? I thought maybe that was something new that I missed. So there's a small little questing area here, a small little ruined hamlet. But there's some easy quests where we might be able to pick up some haze gear, so we can see if that will feel a little bit better to play. So we'll do some quests while we fucking around. And there's Captain Exposition, who kind of tells you what the hell just happened, because they don't have a cutscene event for this. To Venther, Tasman and Naji are having a disagreement. In response, Menace pulls a stone tablet and gestures maniacally. Anima circles Naji and she's rendered speechless and able to move. With success, Naji responds. Disdainfully marches teleports away, leaving the injured Naji behind. Actually, we're trying to help this chick, which you meet her pretty early on. Just like a fencer. It's like, he has my tablet. We need to stop him, and then you go, it's the fun boss fight thing. That was weird. I couldn't kind of see through the world for a second. There it is. Certain angles. What's it hitting? It's like hitting this rock thing. It's like when it's against this wall here. Depending on the angle you look at it, it disappears. Looks like the camera colliding with the outside world, so it's trying to pull itself outside. Family, what's up, fam? Blizzard, I deserve alpha to the noto. Hey, they're not entertained. AJ, my man. Hopefully, more of you guys get in the alpha, man. Honestly, look, some haste. I can get some haste gear. Yay! I mean, I already have replacing a glove that's also haste heavy, but I'll take it. Sorry I'm late. It's all good, fam. We're doing fine. Yo, seriously, 5:35, no dungeon queue. Oh, 2 minutes, 3 minutes left, whatever it was. A minute left, actually. Hold on, a minute left. If I really don't queue in a minute, dude, that's it. Drop down up totem. Come on, Searing Totem, do some damage. Come on, Searing Totem, 40 DPS, dude, let's go. Searing Totem with them big numbers, man. That's a big Searing Totem right there, boys. Holy shit. 40 a pop. Dude, they need to buff it. I honestly think they need to buff Searing Totem. It does the same damage on Enhance, LA, and everybody. Enhance even has like a trait or a talent that makes that totem do better, but still doesn't feel like worthy global. I'm also surprised how Restoration, how poorly doesn't damage. I mean, you know, you're not a DPS spec, but I feel like on live, Restoration when you're questing does more damage than Elemental. At least while questing. But maybe I'm wrong here. Maybe it's just because of all this low haste. Low ass haste. Bog 40 DPS, dude. Let's go! Big Searing Totem. Let me drop down Searing Totem, dude. Big damage. Look at that. I can hit this guy for 2,000 with my Lava Burst. 800 with my Lightning Bolt, but the big 40s. Basically 40k, dude. Almost, basically 40k, let's be honest here. Do I really want to fight this thing? Do these guys actually do damage to it? I don't think they do. I'm about to draw aggro. Yo, we're drawing aggro, dude. Hold on, I got my big SLE and my Searing Totem. Let's go, boys. I got my Healing Tide, I guess. I meant to press something else, but it's okay. Big damage, boys. Big damage. Yeah, they really need to make certain totem do more damage. I think it's just like they give it to you and it does nothing. You know what I mean? Like I want it to be actually impactful. I want it to actually do good damage. Maybe like 100 per shot or something. 1,000, 800 lightning bolt worth of damage maybe. Anything would be good. Alright, Arthurly, let's waltz out of here. Isn't there an enhancement challenge, sort of improvement totem? There is, but the totems, all that does is speeds up the casting speed of the totem. That's all it does. It just shoots faster. Doesn't actually do anything else. Which is a little lame, honestly. Look how slow this chain heal is, dude. Slow! Oh, got it. Gimme. More haste, more problems. Bam. Cool. This guy doesn't have anything though. Alright boys, it is 5:39. We're gonna go to BFA, dude. We're gonna go to BFA. Oh, we're gonna go to BFA. I'm not getting any cues or nothing. It's a little bit sad, but it's okay. We waited. It's not happening, dude. I'm queuing as a healer. I'm queuing as like a must-needed role, but just not going places. So sad. Let me add BFA in the title, just because if anybody complains, we'll just be like, you know what? There's no one in Shadowlands you could done with, dude. So it's really hard to test stuff. So we're on BFA until then. Right, chat? If anybody asks, like, why you have alpha in your title, but why on BFA? They ain't alpha. Chat, can you guys explain for me? Thank you, appreciate you. Alrighty, let's swap. I'll show you guys some fun over on the BFA with that big AoE, Phantom Nice build, and we can have some fun on alts as well. Get some keys done. Alpha already dead feels bad, man, dude. It's just, I mean, there's just nothing new. That's all, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of the stuff is not finalized, so most people are not playing it just for the sake of playing. Most people are questing, if anything. Maybe like once we get to that point where you're just bored with everything, we can quest in the alpha, but they haven't added anything new last week. Not really. I think the problem is maybe they added new stuff, but that's for Torghast, so maybe that's where everybody else is at. Everybody's doing Torghast, which would make sense. People still testing that. Blizzard should make some kind of a talent just for totem improving, since it is a core of a shaman. I must know the shaman's a totem literally for every situation. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna go back to that. I do know they had like a ton of totems, like there was totem for everything. It was really cool. Totem for poison cleansing, totem for slows, totem for fears, totem for damage, totem for AoE damage. There's a lot of stuff that it had. But yeah, I'll be okay if they added like new stuff. Like I think there's gotta be some, I mean, they haven't changed talents too much. I don't really know if they want to change the talents of all the specs that much. I feel that shamans have gotten a lot of change with enhancement and resto. But it would have been cool if maybe they made like enhancement and elemental. But it would have been cool if they made restoration like heal and be more focused on totems, having like variety of them or something. Maybe one day they'll change shamans and they'll make shaman that's more focused on totems, you know, as many totems as possible. Like the other shamans use totems as part of their gameplay, but this guy really focuses on totems. See the difference for most of BFA classes and Shadowlands. I hope Blizzard changes that. I really hope to differentiate difference between class specializations. So I think what Blizzard is doing right now on Shadowlands is making more putting more emphasis into class, giving the classes as much utility as possible. They're not really looking to fix or change specs that much. Certain specs have gotten changed. Some I think have gotten really good changes. Others haven't got changed, but we're not finished with them yet. I think there's going to be reworks. You know what I mean? Like a Shadow Priest, I think needs a rework because of the way that they are right now. It's just it's interesting. It's interesting. Alrighty, boys, let's go assassination. Get the key done. I'll show you the build that I got going on. Actually, remember shamans had okay totems and warlords. Seeing Fire Nova was kind of logic and good. Searing and Fire Nova was kind of logic. Well, maybe they'll add that later, but they haven't added anything yet. So we got us as a booty rogue build with TD here. Wait. That's I think a wrong build. Wait, am I rank 5 TD or what am I rank TD actually? Okay, I should be rank 5 TD if anything. TD here. I'm only rank 1 TD. No wait, I am rank 5 TD. There it is. I had to swap around a couple of pieces. But with this build I have rank 3 TD, with this rank 4 TD, with this rank 5 TD. So I have what, 30% of my health blasted in front of me as damage? Or something along those lines. What is this? Hold on. Yeah, 6 times 5, 30. It's kind of nutty. That outfit, need to get it in the chest. Yeah, we do. Let me see if I can find ourselves into a key, boys. We gotta do something fun. Maybe like a 15 or something. Key. Okay, well I can not spell key. 18 red IO. Do we do it, boys? Freehold red IO. Red IO. Do we do a 12 red IO? Should we look for like 15 plus 15? Waycrest IO 2.3 key to go. With tyrannical bolster and explosive. Do I want to do the big Phantom Knights build? I mean, I would love to show you the big AoE damage, but I don't know how good this will be on bosses. 14 Junkyard Mecha Gun. Easy! Easy! Maybe this week might not be the best week to show you guys this AoE build, because I think it might be better on 45, but we'll try it either way. You know? Ah, should have taken the Junkyard, honestly. Mega Junker 13, is that what we do? Mega Mecha Gun, it's very interesting. Is that sarcasm? I don't know why we put it in quotes like that. Let's see, just key what do we have. Maybe that 18 will take me. I can do an 18. Have I done Freehold 18? I haven't. That actually would be score. But if that would be score, then wouldn't I want to go for Outlaw? Would I be able to do good damage as a sass? Do I doubt myself? Why do I doubt myself? Why do I doubt myself? I shouldn't doubt myself ever. What the fuck? Try tall. That's another good one. Now I don't know how good this will be for single target. Like long-term single target. For short fights I think it'll be really good, because if you got TDs firing while you got a Vendetta, the fight doesn't last long at all. But if the fight lasts longer than, I don't know, a couple minutes, I think I fall off pretty hard. Because I don't have any like other corruptions to keep me going. Or Vision of Perfection. Or traits with haste. This guy's delisted just to relist? Is that them saying no? Is that what that is? We'll try this 15 Untitled Desert too. Just so we can get a decent key done. It's how you call Shadow Priest? What do you mean? Interesting? Oh, okay. Are you accompanying the MDI? Are you accompanying the MDI? Does that mean like hosting it or something? Or commentating? I'd love to, but nope. That'd be cool though. I wanted to join like an MDI team. Like back in season 2, we actually were gonna make an MDI team. Not to like maybe play real MDIs, but mostly just to have access to the MDI servers, you know, the testing servers. So we can go test the different gear and stuff. Thought that'd be kind of cool. Do they already have a rogue or something? Or is my radar IO not good enough? I'm 2300. I guess it's low nowadays, yeah. Eee. Like wow, he's 2300 for a 15. Doubt that's any good. Or maybe it chose my radar IO because I'm assassination. Maybe if it was like outlaw. Right? I don't know actually. I'm actually surprised. I'm not getting like instantly snapped in there. I guess that's what happens when you don't do keys for a bit. Okay, that I did last week actually. I think it was a 15 junkyard. I know that we did a junkyard. I think a 14 maybe. But then we did a 15 key carry. We carried a dude for gold. 15 freehold. So we 2-man carried it. He did a little bit of damage. Can I actually find his damage output? Yeah, there it is. Yeah. Got a guy that did about 25k DPS throughout the dungeon. With me doing about 93 with a bunch of Lash the Voids and TDs as outlaw. This thing is so good. We got a Vocaloid, which is a mage on his Pala. Yeah, Pala good damage. What can you say? Memnarch on tanking. But yeah, we carried it. He did a little bit of damage. He played. He did full barrages, big eye beams, big meme beams here and there. He did stuff. Hopefully got something good out of it in terms of his chest. So question, elemental or enhanced for overall content BFA? Oh, probably LE I think is easy. I think most people, because people look at enhanced and they kind of scoff at them. Not gonna lie. People look at enhanced and they scoff. Elemental I think is gonna be a little bit easier to get into content and stuff. Unless you have a guild and then play enhanced to your heart's content. 19 freehold. Boys, is that what we do? They keep delisting. They basically just don't want to hit decline. Okay, I see how it is. We have a dude offline. That's not good. You don't have any poisons on? I don't need them. Not where we're going, boys. We just need corruptions. That's all we need. No, I'll put them on in a second. I'll put them on. Wouldn't it be fucking funny if you could just go for like a corruption build? 0 poisons and just blast either way? The energy region would be atrocious. I only want Shadowlands, dude, because only 3 poisons. Give me 4. Where's my mind-numbing poison, huh? Where's my Shiv Blizzard, huh? That's so good for assassination because Shiv is essentially a Toxic Blade, so you'll be able to use it regularly, kind of how you use Toxic Blade now. And you might have to save that Toxic Blade for later, so you can like debuff somebody, but it'll be fine. So what's our group? Rested Shaman, Rogue, and then Rogue, and Detroit Smash. Is that a My Hero Academia reference? And then one guy said, let me... And a Demon Hunter with 1,000,000 health. Okay, I'm alright with that. Demon Hunter with 1,000,000 health. Okay. Just a casual, easy melee. No problem, boys. No biggie. Just an easy melee. Don't worry about it. Level assassination. It's kind of fun. It's definitely not my personal choice of spec, but a buddy of mine would rather play assassin than outlaw. And I was thinking to myself, like, what if you actually could make like a... Because you talked about this dude apparently on the ladder on Mythic Pluses, super gung-ho, does insane damage, and he plays assassin. I was like, he said something about running like rank 6 TD, and I was like, what if I run a bunch of TDs? If I can get one extra upgrade for my cloak, which is 3 extra corruption, I won't be able to run rank 6 TD, but rank 5 I can do comfortably. And when TDs fire off, that's essentially most of my damage. And then you go for Echoing Blades, and essentially you would want triple Garrote too, but I only have 1. So I got 1 Nothing Personal and 1 Twist the Knife. But essentially I got my AoE for my fan. I have Poison Bomb too, which is pretty good for single target in the AoE. Toxic Blade, Iron Wire, because I'm Garroting either way, might as well. Create extra silence and reduce the damage my tank would take. Try to smash the warrior. Alrighty, I think we're all ready. I'll be inside. Probably expecting for me to be alpha, boys. Middle HP before meta? Dude, imagine what he's like in meta. Plus, Demon Hunters, the playstyle they do right now in Keys is just where they go into meta all the time. They go for Gluttony build, where every time they consume a soul, they have a chance to enter meta for a few moments. They go Vision Perfection with a high haste Versa build, so they have a chance and abilities to go into meta. And then they have the big meta if they need to go meta. And when they die, they go into meta. So essentially the whole playstyle is step 1, go into meta. Step 3, profit. Forget about step 2. It's a bit of a mess, but it's okay. He'll be fine. Last Resort. Where's the Gluttony? He's not even Gluttony? Wait a second. Spirit Bomb. Uh-oh. He's Vision Perfection, but he's not Gluttony? He wants to go more damage. Spirit Bomb is apparently good for damage, but we'll see if it survives. He's looking at me, dude. He don't like me. He's like, wait. You ain't outlaw? Boy. Boy, dude, watch him replace me because I'm not outlaw. Where's the accent from? Russia, I guess? We'll be able to send some damage to Outlaw. Will you be able to do the same damage as Outlaw? I'll be able to do damage. Will it be the same as Outlaw? I guess we'll have to wait and find out. So the key carry that we did, I did about 96k DPS as Outlaw for the total. But that's with the guy not doing damage, so essentially I had to pick up the slack. But here with people dying and people actually doing more damage than normal, maybe I'll do less damage because everybody else is also killing them too. We'll see. We'll see how well it works. Is he going big? Are we going huge? Are we going big Mongo? Ambo? Maybe not being Outlaw, we're probably gonna have a struggle dealing with explosives, not gonna lie. Hold on. Oh yeah, that Fury Warrior is just gonna have to kill these things, dude. Oh no. At least I can dot him up and envenom. I guess it's that. Did that tank die already? Oh no. Yeah, this is not an assassination key, dude. Unless somebody else does the explosives. That's gonna be hard. I mean, I can maybe auto attack him. But yeah. I'm doing a lot of damage though. If I can get a TD proc, I'll do even more. Make sure to dot him up as much as possible. Maintain those dots for as long as I can. But as these guys start dying, I'll get even more energy. Yeah, it looks like this warrior is having to pick up the slack on all those explosives, dude. He's hating life right now. He's hating life right now. Oh, sorry, guy. But it's top damage. We just had to have a load of TDs, boys. Echo and Blades, TDs, everything. Cool. Are we going in? I think he's going in. He went in. But he went in without us. Okay, I will not be able to really get myself a proper setup. Oh no. Okay, well I guess I'll sit on this guy. I'll sit on this tentacle and take care of the explosive there. Shaman is gonna have to help us with those explosives. Okay, we can head on with the Demon Hunter. Hey Demon Hunter, how's it going? We're done, so we can move on, my guy. Okay, let's just not kill this guy way too early. My TDs are probably gonna do that though. You got TDs too. What's the affixes this week? The affixes this week are Bowstring, Explosive, and Tyrannical. It's not the worst. It's not amazing. Like, not the best affixes ever, by any measure. But not terrible. Cool. Do I want to blow the aim of this? I think I do. Just because these guys are gonna live for a while. Fuck it, right? And we just fan. Just fan a couple times, just because the fan crits are gonna do more damage. And we'll have Blood of the Enemy kind of desynced, but it's okay. Oh my god, this man right here. This tank right here just ain't living, dude. Ain't living, man. He ain't living. Oh, I feel so bad for making this warrior do the explosives. He hates life, dude. He hates life right now. I'm not even joking. Backhand, watch out, watch out, watch out. This warrior's also getting fucking smacked with backhands because he's having to go out of the way to kill the explosives. Poor guy. Think from beyond, we'll slow it with a poison. We'll almost take a hit, didn't take it. Nice. Blood of the Enemy not coming back for a while, but it's okay. Look at that TD, dude. Look at that TD. Oh my god, okay. Well, we'll cloak it. This guy's gonna fucking hurt, but at least we have evasion. At least we can kind of deal with some of his attacks. We're gonna redot him to make sure we got an extra longer road on him, and we'll chill from there. Big TD, which is nice. Wish I had a bunch of envenoms here, but I'm having to eviscerate. Kinda lame, but it's alright. Now essentially just gonna try to maintain our energy as best possible and only pull when we have explosive shot. And TDs are gonna supplement a little bit of our damage. So we're just pulling here. We're gonna blood the enemy, Toxic Blade, and get as many invents as we can while we got him. Hopefully something crits. Something's critting. Hopefully. Where's the parrot? Okay, there he is. Gonna feign this just in case. Pulling energy a little bit so we can Toxic Blade and get as many invents as possible. I have nothing for this thing. Hope I don't get comboed. Okay, cool. 73k DPS. Not terrible, right? I mean, that's pretty good boss damage. I did a little bit better than the other dudes. And I think I'm doing better in AoE too. So, relatively not terrible. At least I don't think it is. But the more TDs I can get, the merrier. Also running the big haste trinket, which is really strong. It gives haste buffs to a bunch of us. And gives me like a bloodlust worth of haste, so more chances for my TDs to proc because of it. I did try it and one doesn't really rely on, so BFA right now. True. So we should be able to do a pretty big pull here. Or not. Okay. Or we'll skip. And it is the, yeah, it is going to be the Blacktooth Knuckle Duster, so we'll have Eudora to deal with, which is going to be kind of lame. I didn't get any TD procs there. He got all of them. Okay, we got some big damage here. Just gonna fan for a bit. Didn't get any procs for that 2D. No 2D or nothing. There we go. 1 TD. Does he want to do the RP? Does he want to do the rats? What do you want to do, my friend? Okay, we're doing the rats. I prefer Outlaw too. I did too, but I just wanted to mess around with this. I was trying to put a build together yesterday just for funsies. Try to see if you can make a SAS work with just a mass amount of TDs, and you can. It kind of works. I kind of want more of these guys to get together so I can garrote more than one of them. That's gonna be a lot of explosives for us to deal with. Garrote. I can Envenom that one. Not the best Envenom ever, but it's okay. Oh. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. Got evasion for this. Okay, hold on. Big damage. Hopefully. Man, this Demon Hunter actually does more damage than I do. I don't like that, dude. He gets TDs when I'm not, dude. He's stealing all my TDs, man. What the fuck? Oh my god. That's so much. 1,000,000 damage. He actually crit someone for 1,000,000. That is nuts. That is absolutely nuts. I don't understand. Oh my god. I jumped. Yeah, no, that guy's actually nuts. I don't know if I'll be able to compete with a Demon Hunter. He does so much damage. It's not even funny. Can we catch a re-stealth, please? Yes, thank you. I don't need a lot, just a re-stealth. Don't want to Vendetta? I will Vendetta, because I'm pretty sure we're gonna wait until we have full burst available with Bloodlust before we do the boss. So I'll Vendetta there because we won't see Vendetta for about 2 minutes at least anyway. This will give me extra energy regen plus damage. Ignore my thing from beyond. Do I want to Blood of the Enemy this? Because I don't know what he's going to go for. Is he going to go for another big pull after this or not? Because if he goes in for a big pull after this, then I want to use Blood of the Enemy. But if he doesn't, then Blood of the Enemy would have been great here. I'm just going to save it just in case. Who need DPS these days? Legendary can find Demon Hunter tank. I know, right? Yeah, the corruptions are a little silly because of that. Used to be a DPS doing damage. I mean, I'm not against tanks or healers being able to support in damage, but like, you know. That's a pretty decent sized pull. Especially if we pull those Buccaneers. And we are. Beautiful. Oh, that's gonna be so good. Yes. Gonna go for big fan, boys. Big fan. Biggest fan of Rise ever. I'm a fan of this fan. NTDs. Oh, that's good. With a little bit of luck, you can get some insane damage as assassination keys. Look at that. TD, dude, and Echoing Blades. Not bad at all. Hopefully I'll have the full wombo combo when the boss is ready to be nuked. I'll be able to double bleed the bosses too, so that'll be a lot of energy regen if anything. I'm new to WoW, stop playing the start of Kata, and woohoo, leveling with the dungeon, the stupid tank do all the work. Really? Is it that bad? Oh, come on. There's no way. It's been a while since I leveled though, so might be right. Just need gear, man. Now the mage wants to combust? I guess it is 2 minutes until lust, so might as well, right? Big TD, dude. You saw my damage right. I wasn't at the top of the charts or anything. 1 TD. Bow. 2 TDs back to back. All I need is TD to fire off because it does how much? Does a little too much. A little too much damage. Let's agree. Then we need to agree to disagree here. Okay, Blood of the Enemy, because we'll have Blood of the Enemy by the time we need it. And TD firing off while blood is up. Beautiful. Couldn't be any better. Couldn't be any better, honestly. I just need to face in a direction so I don't have TD firing downwards. I need TD to fire this direction. Hopefully Phantom Knights doesn't hit those guys down below. And we pulled. And we pulled. Unfortunate. I could help a little. Oh my god, TDs, dude. I just need TDs. TDs, proc it, please. I got evasion. I won't have evasion for the boss or anything, but hopefully we'll be alright. TDs, please. I need you. Please, TD. Need more dots. More dots, more chances of proc a TD. I don't know if that's true or not. I would think so. They also got a pretty nasty slow, so if you guys want to take him in a direction, whatever you want to go. Oh, that's a lot of damage. That's cheat death. Cheater death once. Please, CD, I need you. Trinket proc, haste maybe? Did I get it? I do have a haste proc, but not a trinket proc. TD firing off. Tango, we have liftoff. Gonna make sure to dot them all up with everything. Yeah, now we just gotta kite him. Too bad I don't have like the big slow, but we got the slow as we can get it. Blind me? Please don't. Somebody stun him? Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts. TD, no! I missed it. I need to face in them at all times. Alright, here we go. We lived. That was a pretty big one. We survived. And now time for lust. I have everything up. We're good, boys. We're actually chilling. So we gotta dot Jolly and Garodum, then dot Eudora and Garodum. Gonna pop everything on Eudora. We're gonna wait until she moves. Hopefully she doesn't go far. She doesn't go far at all. Beautiful. So make sure to dot her up and do as much damage as we can. Just gonna blast into her while we got that big setup. We're gonna garrote, go back to Eudora. Nothing for this one, so we'll just have to hang in there. No evasion for that. Making sure she's dotted up. Hold on, we're gonna make sure the other guy's dotted up too. Hit him with the garrote as well. Get behind Eudora. Enough energy for us to continue the blasting. Evasion up if we need to. We'll need to for a while. Trying to do as much damage while Toxic Blade is up and running. Evasion this. Make sure that he has a dot on him as well. Making sure our dot's extra long. We got Toxic Blade up. Beautiful. Okay, she fucking went flying though. Of course she would. Nice. But that was about 100k DPS the whole time. Because of the fat garrotes. I'll take it, dude. I will take it. Big Toxic Blade soon. And we'll have the buff. Yes. We'll even blood of the enemy this. While we got the extra damage up. Hopefully someone crits. Nothing crit. That's okay though. We did a lot of damage. That's a good cleave. That was a good cleave. Baby Lava here, what's up fam? How you doing, Baby Lava? Hope you're having a good one, man. Need a DPS days in dungeon when you can just yeah. DH tanking. Hey Dal, what's your favorite tank in Shadowlands so far? I need to play them. I haven't really played a lot of tanks in Shadowlands yet. Honestly. Okay, that's gonna be one explosive that's gonna go off. At least one. We got everybody dotted here. I guess I could try to see if I can spread ruptures. I gotta kill that. But yeah, I'm gonna be feared. Alright, we're running. Yeah, I need to play more tanks in the alpha. We sat for 6 minutes, 5-6 minutes on the alpha as a healer in queue for dungeon, and we didn't get any dungeon at all. So it looks like alpha is not dead, but people are just waiting for the new stuff. But not a lot of people on at the time right now, so we decided to get on BFA for now. Once a new dungeon comes out, I want to try new tanks, man. I want to try them all. See which one I like the most, which one I like the least. Well, so far, this is a really successful run. I wonder how much damage I'm doing overall. A little over %, but it's okay. Do I want to go full damage on this thing? Fuck it, I will. Blood of the Amy, everything. Maybe that might have been too early to do. But we're going to be doing the RP here for a bit, so I just want to make sure I have it available for the boss. I think it'll be okay. If we get a TD proc while Vendetta's up, that'll be beautiful. I don't think I'm getting one though. Pop evasion here. Trying to make sure that everybody has bleed rolling. TD please? TD! Watch TD proc because like everything dies. That'd be sad. That's essential assassination for AoE in dungeons and keys. You just gotta hoping for TDs, man. You got plenty of TDs. You're just kind of hoping, like, oh please. We actually over %. Look at that. We're gonna be over % and we still have a whole spire there and a spire there. Yeah, this will be interesting. What's the most fun class for you in Shadowlands? Rogue, 100%. Nice wins? Alright, man, sounds good. Catch you later, class of it. Alright, sounds good, Ali. Ali, what class would you want me to cover in the channel next? One that you haven't seen me cover yet. Which one would you be interested in seeing, man? Big TD, dude. Look at that TD, man. How much damage did I do on that guy? 0.5 mil. Did I have 2 of them proc? I had 2 hits. Don't know what it hit. Can it hit the shells? I don't... Shells don't really have a health bar, but maybe they internally do somewhere. That just doesn't show up. Maybe I had 2 fire off. That was some crazy damage in a single go. If you get lucky. Let's see, Boomkadal. Oh, perfect. I already walked on a video for Drew today, man. I worked on Feral and Boomy. So that'll be perfect. You can just say I read your mind or something. Alright, the boss is gonna take a lot of fucking dicking damage, dude. That'll be great. Do you want to go for a dagger here or do you want to go for a sword? Don't want to do anything here. There's a dagger, there's a sword that can come from. Dagger's not that great. But maybe I should do dagger for a sub. I think I will. We'll go subtlety. Just so we might have its chance at a dagger. How do you think Warlock will hold himself against other DPS? So far, we can't really take a look at the numbers because damage tuning hasn't been done yet. But I think Warlock will be okay. They have a lot of cool utilities. At least utilities that I like personally. Okay, Toxic Blade. Big blood of the enemy. Try to do as much damage as we can. If we can get a CD to proc while this is up, that'll be great. But it didn't happen, so it's okay. Not crying, you crying. And I think what we'll do is we'll back up. And what we'll do is we'll come in to get a Garrote up and running, right? We want to get our Garrote rolling. Make sure all the dots are up. Get as many Envenoms as we can while we got it. Okay, we got Toxic Blade damage, which is perfect. Cloak this. Sharknado. Maybe the spin, I guess. I could evasion one of them, honestly. Which I should. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Ah, I'm taking a lot of damage. Evasion up. I should have cloaked. Because the shark actually shadow damage. Makes no sense, right? Shadow damage. That's what sharks are, boys. And I popped my evasion, so now I won't be able to stay in. Fuck. Whatever. We'll work with what we got. We'll feign since he likes to throw sharks my way. He didn't throw a shark my way this time, so that's good. Trying to get some calm points so we can get a Toxic Blade up and running soon. We'll go Toxic Blade into blood of the enemy. Okay, alright. Shark in melee. Unfortunate. Okay, well, we dotted him. Don't just throw shark at me, please. You threw shark at me. Don't want to be between him and the sharks. Vendetta back up and running. We can Toxic Blade and just do as much damage as we can while Toxic Blade is up. Here we go. Yeah, that would have been, I think, a little bit better if I didn't have to stay out. Like normally I would do with Outlaw. I could just stay in and do damage, but that's unfortunate. The bleeds helped, I think, though. I'm gonna feign this. We'll overshadow step because I'm feeling behind. All DK specs, I'm excited to see them too. Yeah, I'll be down to work on those. I hope we get a dungeon sometime soon for Shadowlands. And like a new build. Then a lot more people will be trying to queue for dungeons so I can test out DK in there one. After I learn the mechanics. He teleports. Yeah, no, he does that. He teleported again. What is going on? I've never seen this fucking teleport. But apparently he can teleport. And you lost, all my dots are gone. Did they just fall off or did he like reset with the teleports? I almost want to say he reset because it teleported. That's unfortunate if that's how it happened. Alright, we're gonna have to have the spider boss lady. Do you want to go burst in the spider boss? Oh, we don't even have Vendetta. That's okay. We'll try to deal with spider boss lady. Okay. I didn't get the most amount of damage onto her. Please, somebody? Anybody? My TD almost hit those guys out there, dude. My TD almost hit those guys way out there. What I think I'll do is I'll actually hit this guy, I think. With the boss. I think I'll nuke him instead of the spider. Spider has dots and those guys can cleave if they want to. I got so much energy. Holy shit. Double GD. I'll take it. I kind of went in the wrong direction, I feel like. I felt like I was kind of blocking my tank off. I didn't mean to do that though. Trying to get on top of you guys. Yep, trying to walk with all of you. Not trying to walk in front of you or nothing. I got Blood of the Enemy soon. I think I'll say Blood of the Enemy when he gets super low on health. Plus I got Vendetta coming up very soon. But honestly I'll have to do no damage until he gets the proc. Okay, now he got the most damage taken. Can I use it while Vendetta? Kinda want a Vendetta and do the most damage. Okay, I got some big Vendetta hits though. Big Envenom hits. Okay. Alright. Not bad. We did about 82,000 overall. That's pretty good. That's not bad. We beat everybody else in damage. Rank 5 to you boys! Easy. Oh, socketed. Nice. That's a good one for arms. But I think a red will be wild in PvP and PvE in Shadowlands. I think so. I haven't really got to try red, but I think that'll be good. I doubt that'll be bad, if anything. And want to do the 5 mask. I need to do my 5 mask run too, man. I'll do it probably, hopefully, before the raid off stream. Maybe I could do it while everybody's in the raid and I don't need to be there for the first few bosses. So we could have some of the trials sit. I could sit and I could be there. What do you think about Shadow? Shadow Priest in BFA or Shadow Priest in Shadowlands? That's what you're talking about, fam. Hey, I really didn't do that bad, huh? 82,000, not terrible. With a bunch of TDs. Where did I see you? Nightborn? The blue boy? I'm a Horde Night Elf. Horde Night Elf, I guess is the best way to put it. More or less. I mean, that's basically what they are, right? Is the tank step up on a thing in LOS to teleport the mob? And yeah, they do that. Really? I didn't even know. That's new. None of my tanks ever done that, but I'm not surprised. Yeah, it's probably like the angle of like the thing, the angle of the whatever. But worried about Warriors being able to spell a bubble? Come on, dude. That's probably the best change for Warriors, man. Shattering Throw is so good. I'm glad they got Shattering Throw, man. I'm glad they got Shattering Throw, dude. Honestly. Or Night Elf indeed. But come on. I think it'd be funny, dude. Paladins will have to be a little bit more careful with bubble. Right now, Paladins keep bubbling when they get super low. Now, Paladins will have to use bubble at high health if they want to, you know, make sure if it gets broken, they don't insta die. So bubbling low against a warrior and just healing to full, that shit was infuriating to watch, man. What's up, Niang? How you doing, fam? Good to see you live again. Missed you. Hope you and your family stay, bro. Yo, we're doing fine, Niang. Hope you're doing too, man. We're doing safe. Hope you're staying safe out there, dude. Alliance Blood Elf is the best elf? Basically, yeah. Alliance Blood Elf, dude. Second Tauren, dude. I think the second Tauren is the best Tauren, you know what I mean? Second Gnome is worst Gnome. Diaper babies. Pala has no mobility. Pally, I mean, Pally has it ever had mobility? I know it used to have like a thing where you judgment an enemy, you would have movement speed for a little bit, but I feel like not every class needs to have mobility, you know what I mean? Not every class needs to be the fastest class ever, right? Some classes can have strengths and weaknesses, and Paladins have no mobility, but absurd amounts of damage like they do right now, I think it's okay. Plus immunity. Imagine if Paladin had the mobility of a Demon Hunter, dude. That'd be fucking silly. You can't be mobile and have a bubble. Out of here. You have strengths and weaknesses like every other class, you know what I mean? I think if every class was the same, it'd be fucking boring. It'd be a joke, dude. I don't know if I would enjoy the game as much. I like that every class is different. We're all good at stuff we are, but not good at other things. And that's okay. Because that's what classes are. That's what makes us different. Just got back from giving blood, and I'm gonna take some blood with my enemies. Go for it, my dude. That's so nice of you, Zoots. I don't think I've ever given blood before. I wanted to, but never got around to it. I thought maybe about it in college, but then I was like, don't want to walk around the campus a loopy as fuck. Not today. Is that a Divine Seed that should get a gap closer? Isn't Divine Seed a gap closer? Like, what do you mean by gap closer? Do you want like a... I feel like... that is a gap closer though. Is it not? You pop seed and you run with the speed of a mount. What do you consider a gap closer? MM is good at nothing though. Only good thing is laughing at BM hunters and calling them names. I mean, the Shadowlands, I think MM is looking really strong. Maybe it's stronger than BM. No, it can be slowed, but don't you have Hand of Freedom for that? I mean, other people can also be slowed. Like a rogue with a sprint can be slowed. That's still a gap closer though. I mean, a warrior can charge, a monk can roll, demon hunter can felled rush, like death grip and charge. We have, I mean, I don't want more classes to have charge, honestly. And we have so many classes with, like, death grip is cool, but what? Okay, let's give paladins death grip, I guess. Sure, let's do that. I don't know, dude. I think death grip should stay for DKs and charge should stay for warriors. Pallies have range, you know what I mean? It has a shaman can feral lunge on a talent, yeah, but it's not that good. Or it's in the same row as your defenses, so it's really a choice. I don't know. Survival can harpoon. Well, yeah, but that's all. Who else plays survival? Who else plays survival? Do you really, as a if you're a retribution paladin, do you really sit there, man? It's like, man, I wish we were as good as survival hunters. What? Dude, I don't hear priests complain about not having a gap closer. Like, dude, I can't death grip as a priest. This is bullshit. I mean, you can life grip, right? Maybe you're a caster. Probably you don't want a death grip. You want a death grip with this holy hands. Sure, let's do that. Let's do that. No, I've never minded. Like, whenever I play paladin, I've never had an issue like, oh man, you know, it's like. When you're a warrior, you can charge. When you're Death Knight, you can grip. But like Paladin, I feel that between Hand of Freedom, which immunes you from slows, or Horse, I really feel like it's fine because, well, the spec has a lot of burst compared to the other specs, right? As a Death Knight, I mean, you get your army up and running, that's your burst. Outside of that, once every 10 minutes and like raids and stuff. Once every 10 minutes, you get the biggest damage. Paladin, pop wings. What's it called in that? 1.5 minutes, 1.6 minutes with Vision of Perfection. It's easy. Like, it's just like, here's most of my damage. Every ability slaps. And I think they're gonna get even harder to slap in the Shadowlands though, but I could be wrong on that. Barrel needs some good baseline slow. Pen of Hindrance? Also, are we talking about PvP or PvE? Because in PvP they have an auto talent to give their Blade of Justice slow, and Hand of Hindrance is 70% slow. 70%. You know what I mean? Plus, if you can't slow your enemy, you can always run faster than they are with Hand of Freedom. I don't know. Judgment should do what Bloodthirst does for Warriors. Good amount of speed boost after Judgment. Well, they're removing that in Shadowlands. I don't know. No, they have Hand of Freedom. Maybe give it like Hand of Freedom 2 charges with a talent or something. I think that'll be fine, but Hand of Freedom I think is fine. Because like you have a class with insane burst. Like if they lock you down and stun, you're dead. If you don't have a trinket or a defense that you can use while stunned, you're dead. That's Paladin. So to give them even more toolkits, it would feel good, but the only way Blizzard could do that and justify that is nerf their damage. Like if Paladins, they have insane bursts. Like it's borderline OP, but I won't call it that. Like it's really, really good. Watching Atha play, but like if Atha had the mobility of like a Demon Hunter, when you have someone with the mobility of a Demon Hunter, I don't want it hitting super hard. Demon Hunters can hit hard in a very specific cheesy builds, like with Blood of the Enemy, but most Demon Hunters will do the Eye Beam, Blade Dance, and they'll whittle you down over time kind of deal. So I'm perfectly okay with it. If a Demon Hunter, let's say, like stuns you and 100 to O's you with a single Eye Beam, yeah, take away their mobility or something, right? They gotta get some nerfs, but they don't do that. Paladins, they can fucking 100 and O you and stun, if you know how to play. Expect in PvP talent. Do keep in mind the Red Paladins also have not that strong because most of the people who play them have to keep one hand free to wipe the draw the card of the boss. Yeah. What is it? There was a Warcraft machinima from back in the day. Paladins, anime, and ADD, bro. Nah, as a class, I really don't think they're in that spot. I mean, I won't say they're like in the top end tier. They're not like the strongest PvE class, but like, what is the strongest class? Anything that plays with haste. Demon Hunters, BM Hunters, Destro Warlocks, Corruptions, because Corruptions kind of muddied the water. Because we have a Paladin in our raid team, like he is not bad at all. Like he plays it really well. He does a lot of damage. He does really good AoE. His wings are insane. And if you play around wings, like a Paladin can shine in like Mythic Plus dungeons. But so does Shadow Priest or Fire Mage, you know what I mean? Like a Paladin will shine if you play around them. If you play around Paladin's wings, like, okay, Paladin got wings, let's pull a bunch of things, let him really hammer him down. But like if let's say you pull like you normally do, like 3 things at a time, never more, yeah, Paladin isn't gonna waste his wings. Cause like you got wings and you got absurd amount of damage with no cap on AoE. But if you only pull like 3 things at a time, like it just wastes the damage because one pack you'll shred through it, the other pack will go slow, next pack will shred, you know, or whatever. But if you play around the Paladin, then you can really see how good they are. It's just one of those classes, man, you know. In Shadowlands, they're looking really, really nutty. Let me actually log in Shadowlands, see what they have, because I have a lot of tools. Maybe we'll try queuing for a dungeon again on Shadowlands, see how they work. Because I like to play them, because they have like an insane toolkit of like talents that can go. Like if you thought Pallies already slap right now, in Shadowlands I think there will be a decimation machine. Like the amount of cooldowns they have just to hammer a trained dummy or a boss seems out of control. Let me show you. Yeah, I think I think you gotta decide whether you want Paladin to have insane damage or like other nice utilities. And I feel like Blizzard got a pretty decent balance of like you have Sack, Bubble, Bop, Layer Enhance, Devotion Aura, right? You even have Retribution Aura, so like if somebody around you dies, you get wings for free, so you can cheese it. You have a lot of toolkits right now on the alpha, and with their talents you can have even more. So like you can't have the class that can do everything all at once. I feel like that would be lame. Imagine if you had a class that was perfect and beautiful and amazing at everything. That'd be the most boring game ever. It's like, what's the point of other classes? Let me give him a 2-hander. And then strange trinkets. Here we go. Like, dude, you take a look at the talent as the toolkit. Okay, well, first row, you can go execute sentence for big hammer damage or righteous verdict. I don't know, I'll take righteous verdict, I guess. Impaired power is really good. Could you get maybe Blades of Wrath? Well, actually, this is all kind of RNG. The only one that isn't RNG is Fire Justice. No, this is RNG too, so I guess we'll give Imperial Power just for free stacks. In level 40, you can go for either random Holy Power procs, Holy Avenger, tripling Holy Power generation. So essentially you go Crusader Strike, Templar, Crusader Strike, Templar, Judgment, Templar, Blades of Justice, Templar. So Builder, Spender, Builder, Spender, Builder, Spender, back to back for 20 seconds. Or Seraphim to give you resources through Holy Power, 45-second cooldown, massive resources. Sanctified Wrath, Avenging Wrath lasts longer, and every time you spend a Holy Power, you do holy damage rating, because it seems numbers seem kind of low. 87 seems low, so maybe you go to a Crusade. 30 seconds. Or no, 25. Wait. Normally, how is it? 20 seconds? Wait, so with Crusade, you actually get. Oh, okay, so you get 25. This doesn't actually give you longer Wrath. It says 25% longer. Okay, so your normal Avenging Wrath is 25 seconds. Crusade is 20... Wait, okay, so normal wings are 20 seconds. Crusade gives you 25-second wings. Sanctified Wrath gives you 25-second wings. This one gives you a haste buff. This one gives you holy damage and AoE. That's weird. That's a little weird. That's a head scratcher for sure. Seraphim is red? What? Yeah, you guys didn't see those, did ya? I don't think a lot of you guys saw, but yeah, Seraphim. It'll give you a lot of mastery, which is still holy damage if I'm not wrong. Yeah, holy damage increase. That's all your Templar's Verdict, all holy damage. Your Buffet by Righteous Verdict, all holy damage. Imperial Power random procs, all holy damage. Holy Avenger gives you a builder, spender for holy damage. Judgment increases the damage of the next holy ability by 25%. All holy damage. So Seraphim buffs your mastery, which is holy damage, versatility, which is raw damage, and I guess defensive. But when you look at offensively, just like, hey, more damage. Crit chance, which you have a higher chance because you go into Avenger Wrath. I have a baseline 22% crit. Avenger Wrath gives me 20% extra chance to crit. No, it is 25 seconds long. Wait, what? Okay, never mind. I'm confusing myself. 20% extra chance to crit. Damage, 20% more damage. 20% extra chance to crit. So it gives you like 42% extra chance to crit. It gives you extra crit. So close to 50, which isn't much. Like 45 versus 50, it's like very little difference. Trust me, I play Outlaw. But it gives you haste on top of it too. So imagine Seraphim and Crusade. Haste on top of haste. Or Inquisition. 7% raw damage increase. 7% haste. No issues about it. So you can essentially... Red will be a Slayer. Essentially, yeah, you can really control the build. You can choose just how fucking busted you are. You can put your all chips in one basket, make it all about Big Holy Avenger, Sanctified Wrath, Slam and combo, right? Or Crusade, I guess, if you want to. The most amount of damage possible. Or you can go for a more measured Inquisition passive. Seraphim once in a blue moon every 45 seconds. Line it up together with your wings. Like, I feel like the toolkit they gave him is on damage is so huge. It's huge. And then you have Blessing of Sax, so you're useful in your guild. Consecration, which is pure AoE. It actually does good AoE damage. Like, your Divine Storm does 652 holy damage. Consecration does 216 over 12 seconds. The dot itself is 25, 24, 25. But imagine it doesn't have a cap. So this is one of those things you'll be able to put on an area. And as long as enemies are standing in it, it doesn't cost a lot of mana. It doesn't have any mana cost actually. So it lasts the whole time you maintain it. I don't know if you'll be using it for single target, but in AoE it's just extra passive, dude. Just constant ticking damage, which is nice. Devotion Aura, so 3% damage reduction, still has Bubble. Divine Steed, which this ability gets a lot of crap. I really don't know why. I play Paladin on BFA, and I actually didn't mind Divine Steed at all. Like, I felt like it's I like Grapple and Hook, right? Out of all the mobility abilities, I like Grapple and Hook and Double Jump and Glide for Demon Hunters. But Divine Steed I felt like is a good mobility-based ability. It's, at least I felt it's fine. Like, some people hate this ability. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Some people, Paladins, hate Divine Steed. I never thought it was bad, but... 45-second recharge. It gives you 100% movement speed. With Hand of Freedom, like, you're unstoppable. It's a Hand of Freedom is 25-second cooldown. Divine Steed is 45-second cooldown. So it's like, it's not the worst, I guess. Plus, with Paladin having like extra yard range in your abilities, like Judgment 30 yard range, Hodge, which I think can be increased with PvP talents, used to be Hammer Wrath too. Oh yeah, I forgot Hammer Wrath was a baseline, so that's taken off your talents. Then you got Concentration Aura. So auras don't stack. One thing I noticed is Aura or Devotion. So you'll essentially have one Concentration Aura, one Devotion Aura. Maybe somebody will run with Red Aura if somebody ever dies. Or maybe you'll go Crusade Aura, but that's my movement speed. So essentially you want two Paladins. One for Concentration Aura, one for Devotion Aura. Because auras don't stack, which is kind of sad. Not gonna lie, it is a little sad. I was hoping they would make stack, but that'd be busted, I guess. Wake of Ashes baseline too. Like, you got such a good toolkit, dude. You got such a good toolkit in my opinion. This is radiant damage. Is that Holy and Fire put together, I think? And Torghast is nothing new. So you go in 130% speed. So I wish I had an add-on to show you exactly the movement speed, but like there's Deja, you can get Deja character stats and it shows exactly the movement speed, but I thought it was decent. I mean, unless you cover a little bit of space, it's not quite as like, it's not quite as sprint, it's not quite others. Play classes, like, I'm kind of okay with the idea that not all play classes are mobile. Monk is an agile class, right? Rolls, dragon kicks, teleports. Teleport, what can you do about it, right? Feral, you're a cat. You should be able to move around place. Demon Hunter, I mean, you literally fly. Rogues, you can sprint. Play classes, generally all slow. DK is fairly slow, only with Death Grip and Chain of Ice. So you can't speed yourself up, so you'll slow the shit out of the enemy. Warrior being the only one out of those play classes that wear heavy armor. I don't know, made sense in my head. They can leap and charge heroically. I don't know. Like, I look at mages and I want them to be like a mobile, right? Blinking all over the place. I like mages mobile, but warlocks, I'm okay with them being pretty much stand still in place and teleport. I studied math in college. I would like to make videos and stream content, including soft caps to certain stats. I can't stop picking my nose on stream and losing followers. Lol. Any advice? Don't use the webcam. Roll wagon for more sprint. I guess you could do that too, yeah. Let's see what this burst looks like, actually. I kind of want to, like, pop all my cooldowns onto this train dummy. I'm trying to figure out, like, how I want to do it. Like, right, which order I want to use my abilities in. I know I want to pop Holy Avenger. That lasts 20 seconds. This lasts 25, so I think I want to probably build up resources on the dummy. And then pop Wings, then Crusade, and then just start slamming, yeah? Okay, we'll do this. Wings, Holy Avenger, and just start slamming. 3 Holy Power, slamming. 3 Holy Power, slamming. Judgment, slamming. Finisher, slamming. Blazes Justice, slamming. I mean, look how many fucking Templars I'm going through, boys. Look how many fucking finishes I'm going through back to back. Okay, now I'm running out of them. That's so much damage, dude. I never got a proc of Divine Storm through that, though, which is a little sad. That would have done quite a bit of damage to him. I guess seems like a lot of damage, man. The most bit of DK is really bad. Yeah, but like, think of it like Death Knight is like the creeping death. It's like a zombie walking at you, dude. It'll catch you eventually. You can run, but you can't hide. It's like a Michael Myers type of like feel to him, you know? Yeah, like right now, I don't know a single class that can just go through so many talents. I don't know a lot of classes right now, specs better. They can just go through as many talents as possible and just load themselves up on buffs like a paladin. That's a lot of abilities loaded up. Maybe like an Hizbut Shaman. With like Ascendance and all that stuff, right? I guess that's another one. Oh, what the fuck? Main Pala, let's go. What's up, Seabright? How you doing, my man? Yo, if you guys are Pally main, I don't think you guys can complain compared to what they're doing to mages, dude. Shimmer being gone, now that's some actual sad news. This is like, Pally need more mobility. And we got Seabright in here with Shimmer being reduced to 1 charge. Are you kidding me? They need to make Shimmer baseline, I feel. It just, everybody runs it, everybody uses it, everybody plays it, everybody likes it. This place is gone. I feel like mages you could actually like... I feel like Shimmer has become so much of their identity at this point. Like, everybody runs Shimmer. People run Shimmer in Legion, people run Shimmer in BFA. People like Shimmer. There's a problem with the community blaming everything on Fire. Yeah, well, Fire with GPI, I think them taking it down to a 15-second cooldown, I think is okay. But Shimmer being changed and Temporal, like if they can make other specs feel kind of tanky without Needle Temporal, that's fine. But I like the outplay with Temporal. They're essentially like giving baseline Temporal with Time Warp, but I don't know. Longer duration, but a longer cooldown. Can be spell stolen, which is, I don't like that, but I wonder what happens when it's spell stolen. Like, if it's like, is it like Temporal, right? Let's say with Temporal, you pop Temporal, you take damage, somebody spell steals it, it still gives you the health. Because once Temporal is removed, whether it's times out or somebody removes it on purpose, it will give you the health back. I wonder if Displacement will do that, because Displacement is supposed to put you back where you started when you use this ability, at the same health threshold as you were, and mana, I guess. I wonder if they remove it, do you still get the health at least, right? Maybe it doesn't like jerk you back to where you were, but at least gives you the health. I think that would be a nice middle ground. But to be honest, mages need something to change because I feel the class is just kind of boring. They're not getting any of the traits, well, except for Arcane. They're not really getting much going from Battle for Azeroth. They're really staying like... The plain version of Fire stays into Shadowlands. Plain version of Frost stays into Shadowlands. Arcane is getting some new things, but not enough to like change your playstyle completely. It gives you an extra button to press and changes the bit cooldown, but for the most part it doesn't stay. That's all the time, no displays. I mean, for Arcane mages, right? I mean, I'm kind of okay with displacement going away if Shimmer was baseline, you know what I mean? That's what I was trying to say. It's just all out gone because I think it's a good replacement. Arcane is getting butchered. I mean, if the spec can be tanky without displacement, then you won't need a mobility, but... Try Seraphim and Inquisition together. Okay, I will. I'll build up for a burst and I'll try Seraphim and Inquisition. That actually would sound like fun. Find a better place for Inquisition, but we'll figure it out when we get... We'll cross that bridge when we get there, yeah? Alright, so how do I want to do this? Because your Wake of Ashes only gives you 2 Holy Power. So maybe I can Judgment, Wake of Ashes, Inquisition, Bladed Justice, Seraphim. Yeah, that'll work. We'll pop Wings. That's a lot of stats. Oh my god, that's a lot of haste. That feels pretty good. Except I don't have any resources now. Maybe you might want to get a setup prior to doing this burst. With Seraphim Inquisition. Inquisition's still on. Yeah, I definitely felt a little bit resource gapped. A little resource capped. Because Hammer of Wrath, I wasn't able to use it at all on an enemy. Because right now I don't have the trait to make Hammer of Wrath be usable on a target, depending on their health or not.
Most people can't even decide
Lag?
what color to wear or which burger.
A little bit of lag.
Does it matter?
Alright, we'll start from this.
Autonomy is an illusion.
Bunch of resources. Look at that mastery, dude. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Can I get at least one more? Sorry if I'm gone. No, I gotta... Once you're high enough level, you get Hammer of Wrath that can be used while Wings is up. And that'll give you a little bit better resource generation. I don't know why it let me use Crusade and be able to use Hammer of Wrath during Crusade. I think Crusade is bugged. I think during Crusade I can Hammer of Wrath, but I can't Hammer of Wrath any other time. But because I think it's still tied to the BFA version, when you pop Wings you can Hammer of Wrath. It still treats it like a talent. How's Red feeling? I think it feels really good. You can go for like a big Hammer burst or not. I like the utility of a Red Pally. That's what I'm more important. I think is more important. Even if the damage isn't great, you'll still have great utility. I mean, Sacrifice, and Sacrifice also turns off when you're below certain health. When you fall below 20%, it turns off, so you can't like nuke yourself. How much is Word of Glory heal for? It doesn't have a CD. Can I spam it? It doesn't have CD. It costs Holy Power. So essentially, when you get Holy Power, you got to choose whether Divine Storm for AoE, Templar's Verdict for single target, or Word of Glory. So you're sacrificing damage to heal, but in PvP that might be value. Okay, let me try this Crusade thing. Yeah, Crusade is bugged. It gives you ability to use Hammer of Wrath, whether it's buffed or not. So let me report that real quick. Or should I not? Maybe I should keep it so Reds can use it. It won't matter when you're high level, because you'll get the passive anyway. Crusade lets you use Hammer of Wrath. Fun police, right, boys? Regardless of target's health. Usually, this is given to Avenging Wrath in general at high enough level, but this is a level 50 character. There we go. That's the best way I can explain it. It would be nice with Holy Avenger in times of need. Yeah, I guess if you got like a really bad... I wonder if it will be possible to be a red paladin and heal dungeons. Like if you go for a full heal build, like you're there to damage, but you'll use emergency heals essentially, right? So you're playing with healing hands, which when you lay on hands on an ally that's at less than 30% health, the cooldown of laying hands is reduced to 50%. So instead of a 10-minute cooldown, it's a 5-minute cooldown. So essentially just like off healing allies, but you're there to help and damage. So you basically destroy mobs before they can kill your team. And you play with like a very self-heal tank, like a prot pala. So essentially just off healing. So you go with like a healing tank, like a blood DK maybe, and a red pally as the healer. You're there to do majority damage, but you'll off heal allies when you need to. And with like Holy Avenger, just go for like Crusader Strike, Word of Glory, Crusader Strike, Word of Glory, and just heal for a ton. Maybe. I doubt it, but it'd be cool. My major gear right now on retail is disgusting. I'm just missing gushing pretty much. I have 2 gushings in my Outlaw Rogue Seamark. It's pretty dirty. I have 2 slappers from Red Den, 1 mythic, and gushing, 2 of them on my gear. Me and Tickle played some 2s, and it was nuts. I lost a lot of haste going for those pieces, but it's insane. It's actually insane. This guy has 5 gushings? That's nuts. Does he just have like the biggest bleed ever? Is it just like Warrior Mastery Giga though? It's insane. It's insane. I think I like the Divine Purpose playstyle of Pala though. Is Sanctified Wrath really as bad as I think it is? 87 damage. There's no way, right? That seems really bad. But they need to adjust it if that's true. No, it does a bit of holy damage. 300 holy damage. So essentially it's 300 on top of what you would normally do with the Templars. Essentially. Oh, that's a fat proc. Oh my god. That's a fat proc. Holy shit. Divine Purpose, man. Fuck. Yeah, so this actually is not that bad. So it does normal numbers. It's the tooltip reads wrong numbers. So this would be really good for cleave, but also like free 300 holy damage above my mastery on top of whatever you're doing. That is actually really good. Yeah, it looks freaky, but I think you bought some pieces on the auction house for me. One of the private stores I played, red healing spec was actually way better. Really? Oh, he bought the prices gushings. Oh, okay, that's what you mean. BOEs? Jeez, dude, I need to look into it. I actually made some gold, doing some gold carries for like keys and stuff. I think it'd be kind of... I need to see. I need to check them, man. Maybe they'll be like boots or something. I do have versatility boots, but maybe they'll be like a ring or something I can use. What essence do you run, Dala? On what? Pala or Rogue? On Rogue, I think right now I'm rolling Vision of Perfection Major because of the playstyle. Let's try to see if we can get into dungeon, man, as a rat. We struggle to get in dungeon as a healer, but maybe there's plenty of healers out there. No. I'm gonna leave queue and not gonna go healing, dude. We ain't healing. No, we ain't healing. Not today. Gushing VOD? Yo, if you got the VOD, I'll check it out, man. Here it is. Wait, is that his character, Markiplier? Or Merkler? Oh my god, 1, 2 gushing, 3 gushing, 4 gushing, 5. Wow. Is there like a VOD of him doing something with it? Is there like a VOD of him just messing with it? Just so I can see the damage? Lordy. Oh, you guys didn't see that actually. Shit. It's okay. He has 5 gushing. I confirmed. That's all it is. At AK. It probably has a clip there or 2. I'll look into it later. You will get Divine Purpose as a legendary thing, so you can use the traits in that row. Well, we don't know what legendaries are going to be. So first I thought, and I might have been the guy to spread the fake news, but I thought the legendaries were just going to be like extra talents. Because I got confused reading the Wowhead article. That didn't turn out to be the case. Well, we're not sure. So I confused it with the anima abilities, which are called like they called it like legendary anima abilities or something. So I thought it was a legendary, but I thought you could collect these items from the maw as legendary stones that gave you a talent. Is it possible that we'll have legendaries in Shadowlands that will give us an extra talent like we did in Legion? Yes. That's probably will be the easiest way of going about it. Could we get legendaries with other effects like we did in Legion? Yes. But the easiest way would be to just give us extra talents and stuff. Usually like the useful talents, like extra just value. But yeah, if you could have like Holy Avenger and Divine Purpose, that would be insane, dude. So much holy power. Or Seraphim and Divine Purpose. But that would be nuts. I think Inquisition will also be a really good one, just to have a baseline, or Sanctified Wrath, just extra raw damage. Or Imperial Power. Imagine Imperial Power and Blade of Wrath. That'd be so good. You cover yourself with all the procs in the world. Listen, my gear not nearly as good, but pretty damn good. Let me check. Yeah, boy, Seabark. You don't have another... I guess what else would you run as a caster, right? That seems good. Lots of haste and Versa. Haste proc. Crit. What is your stars? Didn't you have a stars ring or something? Oh, you don't have any corruptions. I thought you had stars though. I don't know how good stars is, but I know gushing would be really good. I have like 20 star pieces. Oh my god. Have you thought of using those together? Or I'm more Verse now. Verse is very consistent. It gives you good defensive and offensive power. I love the original running for Fellows, which gave you 200 max energy. Dude, something like that would actually be really cool. I played a Feral build. Let me show you this Feral build. I have it on a video, but I'll show you guys the build that I was running. It's like a very high energy build. And I like it a lot. My mouse disappeared. Yes, see the mouse, but I can't see it either. Weird. How much in plus I do in CUARC? You can get quite a lot of gear with them plus. Shows balance too, bro. Okay, I can show you a little bit of balance. It's a lot to explain. Balance is weird. I have a video that covers balance in detail, but it's really, really weird and takes a while to explain. It's really different. Very different, this expansion. I guess I could go and do like some of the basic quests to show you guys some of the builds and stuff, right? There we go. That was a Feral build. Music, please. So the build I've been running on, I guess I'll show you balance first. I think a lot more people play balance, and I'll go over the Feral for like the two of you that play Feral. Or even know what Feral is all about. Don't blame me, dude. I don't blame you for not knowing Feral at this point. Not a lot of people play it. But I think it'll be pretty interesting. Pretty hopeful about it. For Shadowlands. We'll just get to like a point where I could just start killing stuff for a quest or whatever, yeah? So I can show stuff a little bit easier. Otherwise things are kind of like in a bubble. Okay, now we can begin. I thought if you do it since many corruptions, I'll start drop 2 times. Or what? Oh, I thought you do it since so many corruptions. Well, didn't CUARC only recently started doing keys though? Pearl about slash dance? Can't disagree, boy type. Cannot disagree. There'll be a little cutscene, and then we can go kill some mobs. Because I would actually like to get the druid to the point where I can test out the Covenant ability. There we go. So no longer that animation bugs out. Sometimes it bugged out and you would have to go all the way back up, cancel the quest, turn it back on, and run through the full cinematic before you can like advance. Oh, this guy's already gonna attack? Come on, man! I wanted to attack him too. So this is actually Boomkin. What you'll be doing as a Boomkin is you'll dotting up the enemy. And then you have this new Eclipse system. So Eclipses will be like old school Eclipses you used to have back in the day. And with Eclipses... do I need to tag this guy? I think I need to hit him a little. There we go. See, let's go. With Eclipses, essentially, you now have these 3 charges on Wrath, 3 charges on Starfire. It's now called Wrath and Starfire. And when you use casting 3 Starfires empowers Wrath for 13 seconds. Casting 3 Wraths empowers Starfire for 13 seconds. So you'll empower the opposite element. So if I cast Wrath 3 times, it'll give me a Lunar Eclipse. During Lunar Eclipse, I do extra damage with Mastery. My Starfire casting is reduced by 20%. My Moonfire dot is stronger during that time. I need to have actually the right gear too, because I'm not wearing intellect stuff. But your Moonfire will do more damage, your Starfire will do more damage. Your Star Surge will do more damage, but that's only because your Star Surge does damage the more eclipses there are. So like during Solid Alignment, you have a bunch of eclipses up and running. Ooh, big guy. Let's walk away from him. Don't want to attack him. Hey, hey. So now we get these guys over here. What I will be doing is starfiring to get into the lunar or solar eclipse. So essentially, eclipses also have an internal cooldown too. So like you go into solar eclipse, you'll get a bunch of wraths, single target. It's mostly focused on single target. You'll wrath as much as you can until you can't wrath no more. Eventually, it runs out, and then the game will have an internal cooldown on going into solar eclipse. So you won't be able to go back to solar eclipse for a while. So you need to get 3 wraths so you can go back into lunar. Then after you go through lunar, the game will try to force you to go back into solar. From solar, the game will try to get you going to lunar. So you go from solar to lunar, from solar to lunar. When you're in a lunar eclipse, arcane abilities are empowered. So you want to make sure to refresh Moonfire during that time and cast Starfire as much as you can. Same thing for solar eclipse. During there, you want to cast Wrath as much as humanly possible and refresh Sunfire when you can. And you go back and forth like that. Essentially, it looks something like this when you're fighting this big guy. So we're gonna go full single target. We'll Starfire him, right? We'll put up Treant so they fight for me, and we will go for Starfire, and we'll go into an Eclipse, and we'll Wrath. Let's actually pop Celestial Element. During Celestial Element, both Eclipses are active. During both Eclipses, your Star Surge does more damage. It does damage per Eclipse available. This is where my dots are the highest, so I'm going to make sure to put up my dots and refresh them. And during both of these eclipses, I guess I'll use Wrath for single target. I can Starfire if I want to, but that's more of a cleave. Star Surge also extends the duration of eclipses by a hair, so you'll Star Surge as often as you can while you're in eclipse. We got our eclipse, we're going to spam... No, mind, he dead. But normally we would go and we'll spam Wrath. Go over here on this guy. We'll walk up, we'll spam Wrath to get into lunar eclipse. We're in a lunar eclipse, so we'll make sure to Moonfire everything. So we have the strongest version of Moonfire. And we'll Starfire. And Starfire. And Starfire. About to run out of Eclipse. We'll continue to Starfire to get us into lunar eclipse. We're dying. Don't want to die. That's the most important of this all, is to go from eclipse to eclipse and not die. So it'll be kind of similar to what Boomkids used to have back in like Cataclysm. At least I remember this in Cataclysm. I don't know if there was like a previous expansion where they did a similar thing in terms of the playstyle. So usually you just use Star Surge, which empowers your Wrath and Starfire, but now you will use Wrath and Starfire to get into eclipses, and you'll use Star Surge to stay in eclipse as long as possible while spamming the corresponding ability. And I'm a big ass fucking Boomkin. Holy shit, dude! I'm a chunky boy. Taking up so much room. Sorry, boys. I'll take it off. Look at me. Now I'm looking all chill. Taking up the back. No worries. You know, I'm sitting in the back kind of poking my head out of the carriage. Doesn't drive area? Yeah, the Rubber Draft is beautiful. It's awesome looking. It's very Van Helsing-like. Very vampire-esque. The only thing they're missing are werewolves. Why no in-game sound? There is in-game sound. It's just real low. There's no music, though. With those music, I'll show you some. I thought you just in so many corruptions only, so started up 2 times. Stars are an interesting corruption. It's very RNG, but it can be really strong. I feel like very overpowering. So how for balance during Shadowlands, Maintenance since Wrath? Yeah, if you played older versions of Boomkin, I think you're gonna like the what they were doing with Boomy here. It's gonna be familiar. If you are not used to the booming from old, you're not gonna be familiar with this at all. So, I mean, like, I feel like what will be good for this playstyle, if the numbers are right, is go into Lunar affix. Lunar, you'll hopefully have better cleave AoE, right? I'll try to pull this Rebel near me. And hopefully as they're standing next to one another, hopefully during Lunar, it empowers the damage of a cleave and AoE. So hopefully you'll have better AoE damage, essentially. Is what I'm hoping with Boomy. Because their AoE on Shadowlands or Battle for Azeroth sucks. And you're not going to be spending Star Surge as long as you have the bar up. You'll essentially be trying to use it to stay in an Eclipse for as long as possible. Star Surge does more damage when you have an Eclipse up and running. So the focus will be different. You'll be using Star Surges during specific times. You won't be spamming them for like willy-nilly. I got a bunch of Star Surges that'll stay in an Eclipse for a while too. Look at that, stay in the Eclipse forever. Spam it some more. He's probably going to run up and stun me. Or he doesn't. I'm gonna die. Unless I do something. Let's root him maybe? Don't touch me. Let me heal up, bud. Come on, buddy. So the build and playstyle should be pretty familiar to some of you. But essentially don't do anything different, right? Now your timing for abilities is going to be different. But essentially you, as a player, don't really play that differently, you know? Use Starfall and A+ targets on live is all sad. Yeah, Starfall you don't actually... Okay, so Starfall damage. Star Surge right now. Do the math, boys. Wait. With a talent change. I gotta change the talent. Okay, Twin Moons. So I don't have any buffs. So if you do the math, right? You tell me if this is better or not. So right now, Star Surge does 1,699. So 1,700 damage for 30 astral power. So Star Surge does, you could actually even see, if you do math, right? If you take the damage that it does, divided by how much astral power it costs, you could tell you like the conversion rate for a single target. So 30 astral power, 1,700 damage, single target. Extends your Eclipse. Your Starfall, 50 astral power, 1,700 damage. So exactly the same as your Star Surge, or very, very close. It's 1,665 versus 1,699. So 99 versus 65, very close. Over 8 seconds to everybody around you, right? Extends your dots by 4 seconds. So both of them have a purpose now. One is there to extend your dots, cost 20 extra astral power, does roughly similar damage, but you wouldn't use it unless you have 8 targets. It's around you too. It's a pretty big area as well. Like let me just get some, show you just how big the area is. How much I need? 50? There we go. We'll dot you up. We'll dot you up. We'll knock you back. Let's just get a little bit more. Just a little more. Just a little. Here we go. That's how big the area is. You can see the blue area, right? The blue line. It's a pretty big area around you. Well, if you stand, you don't need to stand inside of mobs, but if you stand close enough, like you'll do quite a bit. You'll have a reach. It's a pretty large area, and it does quite a bit of damage. So I think you'll want to start full of 3 or plus targets or so. I think the math, if the math works right, you'll want to do around 3 or more targets, maybe. I could be wrong, because this does 50 astral power. So it's eventually just asking yourself how much power, astral power, are you spending for each damage, right? I guess the best way to put it. So there's definitely some math behind it. I can't really put my finger on it, but there's math behind it. But also, now you can play Stellar Drifts. What does Stellar Drift do? Stellar Drift will take away the extra damage on your Moonfire. But let's say you're going for a very high cleave situation. On live, you will never play Stellar Drift. On Shadowlands, however, Stellar Drift, Starfall goes from doing Star Surge, goes 1,700 for 30 astral power. Starfall goes up to 2,000 for 50 astral power, and you can move while casting. So this might be a better alternative for Boomkins in pure cleave AoE. Starfall will actually maybe be a useful ability when hitting multiple enemies. Because right now you don't use Starfall unless you hit 8 or higher. you just Star Surge. Even at 7 targets, Star Surge. Just more value. With the changes, it looks like Starfall, even whether you're talented Nostalgia or not, would be a better ability for Cleave. I think the balance was like Arcane 1 1 2 2 1 1 1 2 2 2 1 1 2 2 starts in between. I don't like the hangs. You'll also be redotting. You'll have snapshotting back too. So with your eclipses, you actually do more dot damage based on eclipse you're in. If you're a nature eclipse, your sunfall will snapshot for more damage. If you're an arcane eclipse, your moonfall will snapshot for more damage. Well, actually, hold on. Does a snapshot for Sunfire? That's one thing that I need to test. Sunfire does 133 base damage, but if I go to... It does! So it's snapshot. So you have snapshotting now as part of your playstyle. It's all about going from eclipse to eclipse, prolonging eclipses, but also you can prolong your dots with your Starfall. Honestly, I think it won't be that bad. It's interesting. I can't say it's bad. It's a very I'd say more complex than it is in live, the build. And I think because it's more complex, it has potential to be good. Because of the way that it functions with talents. Because of the eclipses change as well, certain abilities do more damage if there's a certain eclipse. Fear of Elune, for example, is astral damage. It actually does more damage if you have an eclipse on. So essentially we'll use it when you reach an eclipse. New Moon is arcane, so you want to use it during arcane eclipse. You won't want to use it outside of that because it does more damage in arcane. So imagine those PvP bursts with Boomkin's New Moon. You might be able to come back to that. Maybe. Not sure. Stellar Flares are astral damage, so you'll want to use it during an eclipse as well. So you refresh it during eclipses. Little things like that, you know? That's essentially Boomkin. And I'll show you guys Feral next time. I think I'm gonna call it here though, because I'm very, very hungry. I got a raid later tonight too, and maybe I can get a 4-mass clear on Horrific Visions. Or maybe if I set out for the first 2 bosses, I can do Horrific Vision clear while the guildies are taking some trials with some of the fights. I think that'd be fine. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming by. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna call it here, boys. Thank you. Appreciate all of you. Probably will do more alpha tomorrow if we get a new build. Or we'll do more BFA stuff. We got more keys that we could do. We'll find out. Plenty of stuff to do. Hopefully I'll be able to get on dungeons sometime soon on some of the other classes though. But yeah. Thank you, boys. Appreciate all of you. You guys have yourselves a good one. And I'll see you boys next Shamardi. Peace.